So you are going to want to have a buffer of cash that is not your emergency savings. And it's really important to differentiate that, because if you have a life emergency, that emergency savings is going to be your buffer to help you stay afloat, not take on new debt, and continue to manage and tackle your business. However, if you're dipping in for emergencies and dipping in for your business, that money is going to go really quickly, and it's just going to fill you with a lot of anxiety and unneeded stress, especially when you're trying to build your baby, right? Because when we're building our businesses and entrepreneurship and things like that, that company is our baby in those first, few months, and that first year, those 2 years. So you want to create a buffer, and that's going to be different depending on the type of business you're implementing or going into. But creating a cash buffer for yourself that's going to include insurance, that's going to include operating expenses, and it doesn't have to be thousands of dollars in operating expenses. When I first started my blog in like 2013, I think my operating expenses were like $400 for the year. It's not a problem or not a bad idea to start with really low operating expenses until you start bringing in that revenue to scale up. And I think, especially for my digital people who want to create content, you don't need to start off with the $5,000 camera, right? You don't need to start off with the craziest and most expensive software or equipment to edit and do things like that. You can start off with your iPhone, and you can start off with, I think iMovie comes free with like a Mac or something like that. But it's just start off with the operating expenses low and keep as much cash in reserve as you can, because life just always lifes, and business life will also life. And you don't want them to life at the same time.